God says, "Today my chosen one will put into your hands an amount that will change everything." A stranger is being led to you with 55 million because of the quiet, selfless, and honest things you have done without anyone watching. I am not late. I am not silent. I am preparing what I promised. But if you ignore this message, you will unknowingly reject the blessing I already scheduled in your name. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive what I have already written for you. I have seen the tears you cried in silence. I have watched the way you kept loving even when your heart was heavy. I have counted the days you went without asking for anything in return. Every act of love you gave when it was hard, every prayer you whispered in secret, every time you chose kindness over anger, none of it has gone unnoticed. Heaven took record, and now the reward I've planned is being carried by someone whose face you don't recognize yet. They are on their way. If you feel this word pulling on your heart, gently touch the like button right now. This is not by accident. You were meant to hear this in this very moment. Your life is about to be marked with favor in a way that no one around you will understand. There is a kind of harvest that only comes after deep obedience. There is a kind of breakthrough that is released when I see that you gave from your heart, not for attention, not for applause, not even for a return. You gave because of your love for me. You helped others even when you needed help yourself. You said yes to me when you had every reason to walk away. You didn't give up. And because you remained faithful through it all now, I will pour out a portion over your life that will shake every area of dryness. Comment 111 if this confirms what you already feel inside. The 55 million is not just about money. It is about restoration. It is about honor. It is about dignity. It is about everything the enemy stole from your childhood, your family, your dreams, your confidence, and your time. I am restoring years with interest. I am paying you back in full for the silent suffering and the misunderstood seasons you endured. The stranger will only be the messenger. I am the source. I am the provider. I am the one who sees the end from the beginning. And I have declared favor upon your name. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. And no, you are not unlucky. What looked like delay was me preserving you for something that no one else could carry but you. I could not allow you to receive it too early because the weight of the blessing would have crushed you if you weren't healed yet. But now you are ready. Now your spirit has matured. Now your heart is aligned. Now the season has shifted, and now the door is open. You will not need to chase this blessing. You will not need to beg for what I've already written in your story. The person who is coming will be moved by my spirit to give without question, without hesitation, without hidden motives. They will simply say, "God told me to bless you." And that moment will unlock more than money. It will unlock peace, stability, healing, and purpose. Your name is being whispered in rooms you've never entered. Your story is being discussed in places your feet haven't touched yet. You're being remembered by people who owe you nothing, and they don't even realize that I am the one stirring their hearts toward you. What you're about to receive is not a reward from man. It is my divine response to your faithfulness in the fire. Comment 222 if you trust me, even in the silence. You are walking into a season where my presence will go before you. My hand will make crooked paths straight. My favor will turn closed doors into open gates. You will hear unexpected calls, You will receive messages that shift your direction. You will have divine encounters that rewrite your story. I will bring people who see your value without you having to prove your worth. The stranger will carry my answer. The amount may be financial, but the blessing is spiritual. It is my yes. It is my seal. It is my signature over your life. This blessing is about generational healing. It is about making up for every no. You've heard every room. You were shut out of every opportunity that passed you by because others didn't see what I saw in you. But I saw. I always saw. You didn't need a spotlight. You needed my light. And now I'm turning it on. Now the people who overlooked you will wonder how you rose so quickly. They will not understand it. But they are not supposed to understand favor. Favor is not fair. Favor is not earned. Favor is divine. And you, my child, are covered in it. I chose you not because you are perfect, but because your heart is pure. I didn't wait for you to have it all together. I moved when I saw your desire to please me. I watched the way you kept coming back to me, even when everything in you wanted to give up. And for that faith, I am releasing this blessing. Now this is the moment where everything changes. This is the moment when heaven responds. This is the moment when the person you don't even know yet becomes the carrier of everything you've been praying for. Keep your heart soft. Keep your faith high. Keep your spirit open because the one I'm sending is closer than you think, and they're carrying more than you could ever imagine. Keep watching. Keep believing. And don't ignore this confirmation. Keep going. The reward is already on its way. The stranger has already been stirred, and my hand is already moving. Everything you thought you knew about money might be wrong. A 9-word prayer buried in a leaked FBI file is now changing lives overnight. Thousands of people are repeating it once a day and seeing wealth appear without effort. Neuroscientists believe it activates a part of the brain that's been linked to abundance for millions of years. This could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for, but the page could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. The truth is, many people saw your pain, but they looked away. They noticed your needs, but chose silence. They witnessed your efforts, but gave no support. I watched all of it. I recorded every moment in heaven. And now I have raised up someone outside your circle, someone who owes you nothing, who has no reason to help, but whose heart I have touched to carry the abundance you've been waiting for. They are coming with instructions from me, and they will obey. This isn't just about sudden wealth. It's about justice. It's about restoring everything that was stolen from you. You have been denied what was rightfully yours too many times. You have been forgotten in places where you deserved honor. You have been pushed to the background while others stood in the spotlight with empty hearts. But I saw what you did. I saw the way you stayed honest in a dishonest world. I saw the way you chose patience when you could have taken shortcuts. I saw how you kept your integrity when no one was watching. You did not give in to greed. You did not compromise your soul to gain temporary rewards. And now I am giving you something that will last. Not just a temporary increase, but a sustained overflow. I am not adding to your life. I am multiplying what is yours. The 55 million is not just an amount. It's a symbol of the measureless blessing I am pouring into your future, your family, your peace, your health, and your joy. You don't have to understand how this will happen. Just stay ready. Stay believing. Don't speak against what I am doing just because you can't yet see the full picture. My ways are higher than yours. My plans are beyond what you can calculate. If you try to explain this blessing through logic, you'll miss it. But if you accept it through faith, you'll walk right into it. You have been in a place where nothing seemed to move. Days felt heavy. Nights brought tears. You did everything right and still watched things fall apart. That wasn't punishment. That was pruning. I was removing everything that couldn't go with you into this next level. I had to make space for what I'm about to place in your hands. I couldn't let you carry old pain into a new promise. Comment 555 if you're ready to release what no longer belongs in your spirit. The enemy tried to break you before this blessing could reach you. He tried to distract you with disappointment. He tried to convince you that I had forgotten you. But you held on. You waited. You kept your heart open. And now the release is here. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to chase what's meant for you. Just keep doing what's right. Keep walking in grace. Keep being kind. The very acts you thought went unnoticed have become the reason you are being rewarded. What others ignored, I recorded. What others forgot, I remembered. You are not being blessed because you are loud. You are being blessed because you are loyal. You are not receiving favor because you demanded it. You are receiving favor because you demonstrated love in a world that thrives on selfishness. You are my child, and I will always take care of my own. Your time of scarcity is over. Your season of being overlooked is ending. Your days of survival are turning into days of divine success. This is not the kind of blessing you'll need to explain. This is the kind of blessing that will explain itself. People will look at your life and see evidence of me. They'll see my fingerprints on everything you touch. They'll see my glory and the way you rise. There will be moments when it won't even feel real. The amount, the favor, the sudden release, it will seem too big for your hands. But I remind you now, you were created for this. I prepared you for this. I refined you for this. I didn't take you through the fire to leave you with ashes. I took you through it to make you gold. What is coming to you is proof that the fire didn't break you. It made you stronger. It made you ready. Comment 1212 if you believe that your best season starts right now. Stay in alignment with me. Don't allow fear to block your faith. Don't let worry cancel your worship. Don't speak against what you've been asking me for. Speak life. Speak abundance. Speak victory. When people around you try to doubt what's coming, let your silence speak for you. Let your peace answer them. You have waited long enough. Now you will walk into it. You have trusted me when things didn't make sense. Now you'll receive what will make them all come together. Every delay was part of the design. Every closed door was a setup for the right one. Every unanswered prayer was my way of preparing something better. This 55 million will not only bless you, it will be a river that touches everyone connected to you. It will be the answer to someone else's prayers. It will become the reason others believe again, because when they see what I did for you, they'll know I'm still a miracle-working God. They'll know that I still reward faithfulness. They'll know that the righteous are never forsaken. This is not hype. This is not a fantasy. This is a word spoken from the throne of heaven over your life. Walk in it. Believe it. Prepare for it. Because I'm not waiting, I'm moving now. And what I have for you, no one can block. Your name has already been spoken. Your account is already written. The stranger is already chosen. The timing is already perfect. There's a reason leading neuroscientists are fascinated by one specific 9-word phrase. People all over the world are using it daily and reporting sudden financial breakthroughs, cleared debts, unexpected deposits, and total peace of mind. More than 19,000 lives have already been transformed. Some say it's divine, others say it's pure science. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might go offline any second. Click the link in the description and comments to access it before it's too late. The 55 million that is being released into your life is more than a gift. It is a sign. A sign that what they thought would destroy you has only positioned you. A sign that what was meant to bury you has become the soil where your miracle is blooming. I have used the very situations that tried to break you as the tools to build your testimony. They tried to bury you in shame, but I covered you in grace. They tried to trap you in failure, but I freed you in mercy. You are not rising because of them. You are rising in spite of them. This is why I am sending the stranger not just with a gift, but with a shift. They are walking into your life with answers, with solutions, with resources, with divine keys. They won't know your full story. They won't understand your battles. But they will know deep in their spirit that they are assigned to bless you. I have whispered your name into the atmosphere, and the right heart has heard it. You are stepping into a chapter where restoration will look like compensation. What they stole will return multiplied. What they mocked will be magnified. What they said you could never become, I will make sure you become that and more. Your victory will not be quiet. It will be loud. It will be seen. It will be a declaration of what happens when someone refuses to give up on me. Even when life gave you every reason to walk away, you are not foolish for holding on. You are not weak for being kind. You are not wasting time when you chose character over shortcuts. That was strength. That was power. That was the reason I trusted you with this next level. I don't place miracles in hands that don't know how to carry them. But you, my child, are ready. Comment 999 if you feel something stirring in your spirit right now. You are about to become the evidence that obedience always pays off. You are going to stand in rooms you once only dreamed of. You will receive invitations from people who once ignored you. You will have opportunities that once seemed impossible. You will wake up and walk into favor that doesn't match your past, but it perfectly matches my promise. This is what I want you to hear. Don't let the size of the blessing make you question your worth. You are worthy because I made you worthy. You are not receiving this because of luck. You are receiving this because I chose you. And when I choose, I equip. When I call, I provide. When I speak, it becomes. You've come through a long season of lack, not because I was punishing you, but because I was teaching you to see me as your source. I removed the idols. I stripped the false comforts. I closed the doors you were leaning on, so you would lean fully on me. And you did. Even when you were afraid, you leaned in. Even when nothing made sense, you stayed. And now your season is shifting. From this moment forward, you will walk in a flow that doesn't dry up. You will live in overflow, not just of wealth, but of wisdom. Not just of comfort, but of clarity. Not just of resources, but of revelation. Everything you touch will be blessed because you are no longer operating on your strength. You are walking in my power. Comment 110 to receive this power into every part of your life right now. I want you to prepare, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. Prepare your heart to receive good news. Prepare your spirit to accept favor without guilt. Prepare your mind to let go of every identity shaped by failure. You are not who you were in your struggle. You are who I say you are: blessed, chosen, loved, covered, called, and unstoppable. Do not shrink to make others comfortable when the blessing arrives. Don't dim your light to protect the pride of those who couldn't see your worth. You don't owe anyone an explanation for why I chose to bless you this way. They didn't walk through your pain. They didn't cry your tears. They didn't carry your cross. I did. I saw every part of the journey. I saw every time you broke and still believed. I saw every night you prayed with empty hands, but a full heart. And now I am answering in full. Your blessing will not just change your life. It will silence every lie spoken about you. It will cancel every curse placed over you. It will break the pattern of lack that tried to pass through generations. You are the one I've chosen to shift the story for your entire bloodline. What I'm about to release through you will bless your children and their children and their children's children. This 55 million is not a coincidence. It is a number assigned to a divine purpose. It represents a full circle moment, a completion of struggle, a fulfillment of promise, a breaking of old chains, a dawning of new days. Do not take this lightly. Do not dismiss this word. Your heart knows what your mind still doubts. But believe me, I am not a God who lies. I am not a God who teases. I am a God who delivers. This stranger won't come with confusion. They will come with clarity. They won't arrive with strings attached. They'll arrive with open hands and open purpose. This release is not just about money. It's about restoring the years the locusts have eaten. It's about showing you that I never forgot the seeds you planted in the dark when no one was watching. I never ignored the days you gave to others, even when you were in need. I never overlooked the way you kept trusting me when everything around you said to quit. You are about to be honored for your endurance. This is not payment, it's fulfillment. This is not charity, it's prophecy. I am not rewarding you to impress people. I am fulfilling my promise to complete the good work I started in you. Your story is shifting because your spirit stayed rooted in me. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. Every delay that made you cry, every loss that shook your faith, every betrayal that broke your heart, it is all being turned into fuel for the miracle I'm delivering now. The very areas you were attacked in will become the very areas where I pour my favor. The pain you carried in silence is the place where my glory will speak the loudest. The tears you cried behind closed doors are watering the fields of blessing you are about to step into. You are walking into answered prayers you forgot you even prayed. You are not stepping into this alone. My angels have already gone ahead of you. My protection surrounds you like a shield. No weapon formed against this blessing shall prosper. No spirit of jealousy, no word of doubt, no trick of the enemy will be able to stop what I've ordered into your life. My word never returns empty. My timing is perfect, and your hour has come. I know the seasons you endured made you feel forgotten, but they were never wasted. They were seasons of preparation. I was building in you the strength to carry the weight of what's coming. I was stretching your spirit so you would not break when the blessing came quickly. I was refining your faith, purifying your motives, strengthening your vision. And now that the process is complete, the release begins. You don't have to beg. You don't have to convince anyone to believe in you. You don't have to prove your worth. I've already declared it. And because I have spoken, heaven must respond. The stranger is simply a vessel. I am the God who brings rivers out of dry ground. I am the God who calls things that are not as though they already are. And I am the one who has called you blessed. Comment 1717 if you are ready to receive my blessing without shame, without fear, and without delay. This blessing will not come with chaos. It will come with peace. It will not bring burden. It will bring joy. You will not lose sleep over it. You will sleep better because of it. This is not the kind of wealth that destroys. This is the kind that heals. This is wealth with wisdom, provision, with purpose, abundance, with alignment. Do not let your past define how you receive this. Let your faith define it. You are not the mistakes you made. You are not the pain you survived. You are the promise I spoke. You are the child I love. You are the vessel I've chosen to carry blessing in a broken world. And you don't need to do anything extreme to make this happen. Just continue walking with me. Keep your heart pure. Keep your words full of life. Keep your focus on me. When the stranger arrives, you will know. You won't have to guess. My spirit will confirm it. And when they speak the words I have placed on their heart, you will feel my presence wrap around you like a blanket. It will be overwhelming. It will be undeniable. It will be me. This moment was written in your story long before the world was formed. I saw your whole life in one glance, and I chose this exact time to release this blessing. There were things I had to protect you from first. There were people I had to remove. There were environments I had to shake, but everything I allowed was connected to this moment. Nothing was random. Every delay had direction. Every pain had purpose. This 55 million is not just for luxury. It is for legacy. I'm trusting you to use it with wisdom. I'm trusting you to bless others from the overflow. I'm trusting you to remember that you were once the one praying for help. I'm trusting you not to let the gift make you forget the giver. I will bless you beyond measure, but I ask you to stay grounded in me. The enemy is terrified of what you're about to carry. That's why the attacks intensified. That's why people turned on you without reason. That's why doors closed without warning. It was not because you were doing something wrong. It was because you were getting closer to what is rightfully yours. But I have placed my fire around your future. I have guarded your destiny with my glory. And no force on earth or hell can stop what I've confirmed. Stand tall, my child. You are stepping into a divine appointment. The stranger is coming. The amount is real. The time is now. For a long time, you thought I was silent. You kept giving, kept serving, kept showing up even when your heart was breaking inside. You didn't complain loudly, but I heard your whispers. You didn't fall apart in public, but I saw your private pain. You didn't quit. Even though everything in your life tried to convince you that nothing would ever change, that is the kind of faith that moves heaven. That is the kind of obedience I honor. I allowed the delay so your blessing wouldn't be touched by unclean hands. I protected your promise from those who would use it for pride, selfishness, or destruction. I covered your next chapter so it would be safe when it arrived. You didn't see it, but I was defending your destiny while you were crying in your waiting. I was working while you were wondering. And now the time of waiting is closing, and the season of fulfillment is being opened with my key. There is no one who can unlock what I've destined for you except me. I do not operate on man's timeline. I do not move based on opinions. I move when your spirit is ready. And you are ready now. You are finally strong enough to carry what I've been holding for you. You are finally healed enough to receive what would have crushed you previously. You are finally stable enough to be trusted with what will multiply in your hands. Right now, 55 countries are quietly using a 9-word money ritual. A recently leaked research file revealed that this pattern activates powerful brain pathways tied to wealth and prosperity. People are repeating it once a day and seeing money flow into their lives like never before. This discovery might not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the phrase before it disappears forever. This is more than breakthrough. This is divine transformation. What you're about to see will look nothing like your struggle. The tables have turned completely. You won't be the one asking for help anymore. You will be the one lifting others. You will be the one sowing into lives. You will be the one who goes from the back of the line to the front, not by force, but by favor. Comment 1 if you believe that favor is locating you right now. This next move I'm making in your life is permanent. It won't be a temporary high followed by a crash. It won't be an emotional lift followed by emptiness. It will be a secure, steady, and sustained overflow. You will build with what I give you. You will breathe without worry. You will sleep with peace. You will walk in rooms where your name already carries weight, because I have whispered it into the right ears. The stranger I'm sending doesn't even know why they've been thinking about you. They don't understand why your name has been pressing into their hearts so often. They've never met you. But I've chosen them, and I've placed within them the urgency to find you, to bless you, to obey what I've spoken. They're not looking for applause. They are responding to a command. They don't want credit. They are being guided by me. Your story is about to shift suddenly. What took others years to gather will be placed in your hands in moments. What you worked so hard to fix will be restored with one divine conversation. What the enemy spent years trying to ruin, I will rebuild with one word, because I am not bound by time. I am not limited by systems. I am the Alpha and the Omega. And when I move, nothing remains the same. Comment 222 to declare that this is the hour where everything turns in your favor. Don't be surprised when things start changing fast. Don't be alarmed when people who once ignored you suddenly reach out. Don't be confused when things that once felt heavy start to feel light. That's what happens when I step in fully. That's what happens when the tide turns. That's what happens when heaven touches earth and favor meets faith. You are not cursed. You are covered. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not behind. You are right on time. Every loss was a setup for this gain. Every no was making room for this one yes. Every tear was watering the soil of this blessing. Every disappointment was removing distractions. And now that your path is clear, I am sending the one who will deliver what you never imagined. Do not overthink this. Do not try to explain it to everyone. Some people won't understand how it happened, and that's okay. They weren't supposed to. This is a private promise turning into a public testimony. What I whispered in your spirit during your lowest moments is about to be seen with human eyes. You will not need to prove yourself. The blessing will speak for you. Remember, I reward faithfulness. And you have been faithful. Even when it didn't make sense, even when it hurt, even when you felt alone, you kept showing up. You kept trusting. You kept believing that I would come through. And now I am. I am coming through in ways you didn't even pray for. I am answering you beyond what you asked. I am multiplying what you sowed. This is your time, not tomorrow, not one day now. I am the God who honors my word. I am the God who never abandons his own. I am the God who sees every heart, every motive, every cry. And I am the God who is stepping into your situation with full power, full glory, and full blessing. You are not ready because you feel ready. You are ready because I said so. And when I say so, it is already done. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are right where I need you to be, so that when the divine moment arrives, it finds you fully aligned. I have gone before you, and I have removed the traps that were designed to stop you. I have crushed the voices that tried to curse what I blessed. I have confused the minds of those who thought they could delay you. Every time they tried to rise against you, I surrounded you with my favor like a wall of fire. This next part of your journey will be marked by ease. You fought long enough. You've endured silently. You've survived too many silent battles that no one saw. This blessing is your breath. It's your rest. It's my way of saying, well done. It's my way of proving to you that I have been with you the entire time. Even when you didn't feel me, even when the silence hurt, even when your faith was trembling, I am blessing you, not because you shouted the loudest, but because you stayed the longest. I am rewarding you, not because you demanded it, but because you believed me when everything around you was falling apart. This kind of belief moves me. This kind of trust breaks through walls. This kind of heart invites heaven's full release. The one I am sending is not ordinary. They are wealthy, yes, but they are also anointed. They have been successful in the world, but now I am stirring their spirit. I am showing them faces they've never seen. I am causing your name, your essence, your mission to rise in their heart. And soon you will meet. It won't be a dramatic arrival, but it will be a divine one. They will simply know you are the one they've been assigned to bless. Comment 1212 if you know in your heart that something powerful is being orchestrated in your favor right now. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. I want you to hold on to your peace. Do not let doubt distract you. Do not let fear make you shrink. The enemy has already lost. Every delay, every attack, every false start, it was all allowed, so that when this blessing comes, it will be undeniable that it was me. I let certain things fail so that nothing would compete with my glory in your life. You will soon walk into rooms where everything is already prepared for you. You won't need to fight for a seat. The table has been reserved in your name. The wealth is not just to enrich you. It is to position you. It is to restore your confidence, fund your vision, and equip your purpose. This wealth will not make you arrogant. It will make you generous. It will unlock dreams that were buried beneath years of struggle. I am not giving this to you because you are perfect. I am giving it to you because you are chosen. You have passed the test that many would have failed. You remained faithful when it would have been easier to become bitter. You still prayed when the answers were delayed. You still gave when you had barely enough. You still praised when your heart was broken. That kind of worship is what causes the heavens to open. Do not worry about who doesn't understand this blessing. It is not for them to approve. I am not blessing you based on popular opinion. I am blessing you based on divine covenant. I made you a promise, and I do not break my word. The same hands that once trembled in weakness will soon hold the overflow of what I'm releasing. Comment 110 if you are ready to hold the harvest I've prepared for you in secret. Everything is about to change. Not in the future. Not when you figure everything out. Now today begins the unfolding. Today begins the shift. The call you've been waiting for. The news you've been hoping to hear. The help you never imagined would come. It's all coming together. Not by force, but by my spirit. You've done all you can. You've prayed, cried, waited, served, and stood. Now watch me work. Watch me fulfill. Watch me answer. I do not tease my children. I do not raise expectations to disappoint. I release blessings because I am a good father, and I am releasing it now. Stay humble. Stay thankful. Keep your heart pure. When the stranger arrives, welcome them with grace. When the wealth is handed to you, receive it without guilt. When the favor falls on your name, walk in it with joy. I am not blessing you to test you. I am blessing you because you have already proven faithful. And once the blessing is in your hands, remember me. Remember the nights you cried, and I comforted you. Remember the days you prayed, and I listened. Remember the moments you almost gave up, and I lifted you. This is not just your reward. It is our journey's confirmation. I am the God of abundance. I am the God of restoration. I am the God of justice. And I am the God who never lies. What I have spoken over you will not return void. I have watched you suffer through years of being overlooked, misunderstood, and underestimated. I saw people dismiss you because they couldn't see what I placed inside of you. I witnessed how they judged you by your appearance, your season, your circumstances, without knowing your covenant with me. You held on to your integrity, while others compromised for shortcuts. You stayed honest in environments where deceit was rewarded. And while they seemed to rise quickly, I was planting you deeply. Now your roots have reached the depth necessary to hold the weight of this blessing. I could not send this 55 million before now, because your soul needed to be prepared. Your identity had to be separated from what you owned. So when the blessing arrived, it wouldn't change your heart, it would empower it. You are ready now, not because the world says so, but because I say so. This stranger I'm sending is not a test. They are a key, a door I have assigned to swing wide open. When your spirit is positioned and your faith is anchored, they are not coming for recognition. They are coming with instruction. My voice has stirred their spirit in the quiet, telling them to move toward you, to release what I've placed in their hands, and to walk away quietly. It is not their reward. It is yours. I am simply using them to deliver what I signed in heaven long ago. Comment 555 if you believe I am the God who remembers every seed and brings the harvest in full. What I am doing in your life will silence every whisper of doubt. The same mouths that spoke against you will be speechless in the presence of your transformation. They will wonder how you reached heights they couldn't climb, how you gathered what they couldn't grasp, how doors opened for you that remained locked for them. But you will know. You will know it wasn't talent. It wasn't luck. It wasn't connection. It was me. You are the one I chose. You are the one I preserved. You are the one I trained when you felt forgotten. And now the very things that used to bring you tears will bring you testimonies. The places where you struggled the most will now overflow with abundance. The relationships that drained you will be replaced with divine partnerships. The days of barely making it will be replaced with days of more than enough. I want you to stop preparing for disaster and start preparing for deliverance. Stop anticipating rejection and start expecting reward. You've been conditioned by disappointment, but I am rewiring your spirit for divine joy. The pain you've known is not permanent. The lack you've lived in is not your future. The uncertainty you've battled is breaking right now under the sound of my word. Comment 999 if you believe my word is final and it's breaking every delay. What you're about to receive will not make sense to others. They'll say it's too much. They'll say you didn't earn it. They'll say it came too fast. But they weren't there in the silence. They weren't there in the struggle. They weren't there when you gave your last and still trusted me. I was there. I saw it all. And now I'm blessing it all. A 9-word script verified by Harvard researchers and tested in multiple neuroscience labs is helping everyday people attract unexpected money. No hustle, no financial coaching, just 30 seconds a day from your couch. Many are seeing cleared debts, surprise deposits, and complete peace of mind. But this information could be pulled offline at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted for good. The 55 million is not the end. It is the beginning. It's the sign that your life has crossed over into overflow. I'm giving you resources so you can build, heal, give, grow, and stretch without fear. You will no longer be afraid of the bills. You will no longer panic when needs arise. You will live from the overflow, not the edge. You will bless those I instruct you to bless, and your obedience will multiply the blessing again. I am not giving this to make you feel important. I am giving this because I trust you, because you've shown me that your heart won't turn cold, because you've proven that you can carry the weight of my favor with humility, because even when you were broken, you still said thank you. This release will come fast. Doors will open quickly. You'll look around and things will be shifting one after another. This is what happens when I open the floodgates. Not a trickle of flood, not a sprinkle of wave, not barely enough, but exceedingly abundantly more than you can ask, think, or imagine. Stay close to me. Stay humble. Let me lead you. Don't run ahead. Don't make impulsive decisions. Listen to me, and I'll show you where to go, what to do, who to trust, and where to sow. I don't want you to just receive the blessing. I want you to sustain it. You didn't chase money. You chased me. You didn't seek status. You sought peace. And while others gained the world and lost their soul, you protected your soul, even when the world offered you nothing in return. That's why this blessing will have no sorrow attached. It will not come with confusion, chaos, or burden. You will not lose sleep to keep it. You will not compromise to keep it flowing. What I'm sending is covered by my presence, secured by my hand, guarded by my word. The person I've assigned to deliver this to you has been tested too. I didn't just choose anyone. I chose someone whose heart I could trust. Someone who would obey me without questioning my instruction. They don't know why they've been stirred so deeply lately. They don't know why their spirit keeps feeling unsettled. It is because I am moving them toward you. I am pulling them out of their comfort so they can deliver comfort to you. They are part of your miracle. And I've made sure they are in alignment. While you were waiting, I was preparing both sides of the promise. You are not alone in this. Everything I do is layered with purpose. Every blessing I release is timed perfectly. Comment 1111 if you believe that heaven's timing never fails and it's working now in your favor. You don't need to be loud to receive this. You don't need to beg for what's already yours. The table has already been set. The window of heaven has already been opened. I am not deciding to bless you now. I decided long ago. What you're seeing unfold is simply the evidence of what's already been signed in my plan. Some will try to make you feel like you don't deserve this. Ignore them. Their opinion is irrelevant in the presence of my promise. They don't know the nights you went without. They didn't hear your prayers when no one was listening. They weren't there when you gave from the little you had. They didn't see how many times you were about to quit, but chose to keep going. But I saw it all, and now I will bless you in such a way that even those who tried to dishonor you will be forced to admit my hand is on your life. Not because of your power, not because of your perfection, but because of my mercy, because of my faithfulness, because I always finish what I start. You are walking into a season that will feel like a dream. You will check your surroundings again and again, wondering how it all changed so fast. And I will whisper in your spirit, I did it. No one else can take credit. No one else can claim it. This blessing will have my fingerprints all over it. This is a generational shift. The breakthrough that begins with you will not stop with you. Your children will benefit. Your family line will be changed. You are the one I've chosen to break the cycle. You are the one I've trusted to carry the mantle. This blessing is the beginning of something that will echo for decades beyond your lifetime. Comment 222 if you receive that this blessing is bigger than you. It's for the future too. This 55 million is coming with peace, not pressure with joy, not fear with wisdom, not worry. I am sending you what you prayed for and more. I am healing your mind. I am refreshing your strength. I am stretching your territory. Your name is rising in places you've never even spoken, and you won't have to force it. I will cause others to remember you suddenly. I will bring up your name in hearts without warning. I will guide conversations that lead to your breakthrough. Because I am not limited to one way. I can use anyone. And right now, I have chosen someone unexpected to become your divine deliverer. You've carried lack long enough. You've lived in survival mode too long. You've adjusted to disappointment so often that you forgot what it feels like to receive. But I am softening your heart again. I am restoring your ability to expect good things. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. If money always seems out of reach, your brain might be the reason. Scientists have found that a 9-word phrase buried deep in your subconscious could be blocking financial blessings without you even realizing it. But when you say the words out loud, the blockage is removed and abundance begins to flow. Thousands have already felt the shift. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret disappears forever. You are favored. You are protected. You are chosen. This is the season where your faith collides with fulfillment. This is the moment where your past loses its grip and your future takes its place. No more delay, no more confusion, no more waiting in rooms where you're not honored. You are about to be honored in places where you were once ignored. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, the God who lifts the lowly, the God who opens windows that no man can close. This is not just restoration. This is resurrection. What was once declared over forgotten, lost, or ruined, I am breathing new life into it. I am reviving not only your vision, but your joy. The 55 million coming into your life through a stranger is the physical sign of a spiritual promise fulfilled. I am blessing you in a way that goes beyond your bank account. I am blessing your atmosphere. I am blessing your relationships. I am blessing your thoughts, your health, your mornings, and your nights. You will rise with fresh purpose. You will sleep in true peace. You will walk without second-guessing your steps. The cloud of heaviness that once followed you is lifting now. What's coming will feel like a wind, a holy shift that changes everything, and yet feels like it fits because I've prepared you for this all along. You may not know the stranger, but I do. I've been guiding them. I've been stirring their spirit at night. I've been highlighting your name in their thoughts, even when they didn't understand why. They've been given the vision, the means, and now very soon they'll be given the final push to move in obedience. You don't need to find them. They will find you. And when they do, everything will align. Comment 777 if your heart is already feeling the nearness of this divine moment. Your life is about to speak louder than your words ever could. The people who once mocked your waiting will be silenced by your rising. I am using your story to show others what I can do with a surrendered life. This is why the process had to be painful, because the blessing would be public. I did not allow shortcuts, because the testimony needed depth. I did not let certain things happen quickly, because I wanted your foundation to be unshakable. Now that it is watch what I do next, you will no longer have to pray for the same things over and over with tears of desperation. The prayers are answered. The door is open. The shift has been activated. Even if you don't feel it, yet trust that your atmosphere has changed. The release is in motion. The final pieces are falling into place. The wealth that's coming to you will not become a burden. It will not confuse your identity. It will not lead you away from me. It will draw you closer, because you'll know with every breath that this wasn't man, it was me. You'll feel the intimacy of knowing I saw every single part of your journey and still chose to honor you in front of heaven and earth. Comment 1010 if you're ready to receive the honor only I can give. And when the stranger appears, let them speak. Don't dismiss them. Don't rush the moment. Let your spirit recognize what your eyes may not immediately understand, for this person is not coming with flattery or motives. They're coming with my message, my blessing, my confirmation. And once they obey, their assignment will be fulfilled, and your new beginning will be born. From that moment forward, you'll see new doors open without effort. You'll receive favor in unexpected places. You'll meet people who wanted to help without knowing why. You'll begin to flow in peace, and you'll realize it wasn't luck. It was harvest. It wasn't a gift. It was justice. It wasn't random. It was divine timing. I know the world has conditioned you to brace for disappointment, but I am breaking that off of you now. I want you to prepare your heart for joy, for laughter, for moments that make you pause in awe. I am not teasing you with promises I won't fulfill. I am not dangling hope like a carrot you'll never catch. I am delivering what I declared. You will never again walk in the shadow of your past. You will walk in the light of my favor. The debts will be canceled. The weight will be lifted. The future will be restored. I am bringing you into wide open spaces where you can finally breathe. You will no longer be defined by what you lost. You will be known for what you carry. You will be remembered not for the pain, but for the miracle. And many will come to know me through your story, not because you preached, but because you lived in alignment with my spirit. So stand tall, hold your peace walk in joy. The hour is not approaching. The hour is here. I am God. I do not forget. I do not tease. I do not lie. And I never, ever fail. You have waited so long not because I ignored you, but because I loved you too deeply to release something that could have been stolen, sabotaged, or misunderstood. I hid the blessing until I saw that your heart could hold it. I protected it until your faith was strong enough to believe for something this big. I delayed it not to harm you, but to shield you from a premature breakthrough that could have broken you. Now you are ready. The weight of this miracle will no longer crush you. It will carry you. The release of this wealth will no longer confuse you. It will stabilize you. And the people who once dismissed you will watch from a distance as I publicly honor what you endured privately. They will not understand how you rose so suddenly, but they won't be able to deny that it was me. A strange 9-word prayer once locked away in a government archive is now helping everyday people attract money faster than ever imagined. Scientists say it activates a dormant part of the brain tied to abundance and receiving. It takes less than 30 seconds to speak, but the effects can be life-changing. People are reporting clear debts, surprise windfalls, and total financial freedom. Click the link in the description and comments before this page is taken down without warning. I have dressed you in my favor. I have marked you with my spirit, and I have whispered your name in places where your feet haven't yet walked. What's coming to you is not just money. It is restoration for your soul. It is divine confirmation. It is the fruit of every hidden seed you planted in faith, in pain, and in silence. Comment 1515 if your soul feels this confirmation deep within. You didn't quit. That's what moved me. When everything inside you begged for escape, you stayed. You didn't get bitter. You didn't become vengeful. You kept believing. Even with trembling faith, even with a broken heart, even when my voice felt far, you stayed. That kind of faith invites floods. That kind of surrender attracts supernatural overflow.